Hello there, my name is Nicole Ferguson and I am a senior consultant with 31 Gifts. So today is the day after our national conference and it was Impact 2020. And I have not one, but two amazing opportunities to snag up a pink ticket, which is $59 off of any of the three kits that are about to show up on August 1st. So, considering that, I decided that I'm going to do a quick series of why I started and break down the why specifically each day. So, the next 5 days or 5 videos, well, 5 videos altogether, are going to be about why I chose to join 31 in the first place, the breakdown of what products enticed me, what was my initial beginning, what kind of trips, what kind of discounts, how much I can get paid, and on top of it, all my sisters out there, right? Okay, so the sisterhood and all the fun that I've had in the last 5 years, almost 5 years, because that'll be in October. So I'm not going to make this too long because I got a lot to talk about, and that was quite the introduction. So, if you're still with me, thank you so much. This is my first 31 shirt. I love their pillows, right? Super cute. And then this is my Cindy tote back here. Ah, my new Cindy tote. And then the little wall art, actually it says work and play. Yeah, work and play. So, all right. Let's talk about me real quick. I am a mother of three. I have worked all my life, and at the time that I started 31, I had just had my third child. I had already graduated college with my bachelor's degree. I was a military brat, turned into a military wife, and then my husband got medically retired, so then I became a civilian. And we moved back home to Missouri, and when we did that, my husband chose to be an over-the-road truck driver. So he was gone for months at a time and would come in a few days and then be gone again. So it was just me and our three kids. By the way, we weren't expecting the third one, so it was a huge surprise, right? Huge surprise when we showed up with a third kid, pretty much, because we're like, right? So, let's see. During that time, I ended up being unemployed because I had to quit my job because apparently they didn't think that I could have two kids in a 9 month span. I mean, that's how long a pregnancy is, right? Well, I ended up having to quit my job at a bank and just had to sit at home with my kiddos, right? So I ended up getting really depressed. I already have anxiety. If you can't tell, I say a lot. So just be expecting that. It's nothing that y'all did. I'm just really anxious all the time, right? So I literally had no social interaction other than family because I would not leave the house, especially with two kids under the age of one at the time. Oh, this is taking me back, right? So under the age of one, it's insane, right? They are 9 months and 1 week apart. So I needed a lot of parent help, a lot of appointments because my youngest was a preemie. And then I was so tired, just so tired all the time. Because there was just so much going on, right? My oldest has autism. My middle child, my daughter, she is just super tiny for her age. Like, she's about to turn 6 tomorrow, and she's like 30 something pounds, like soaking wet. I feed her all day, I promise, right? So we just had a lot of doctors down my throat and things like that, and so the bills were adding up, right? And I wasn't working, so there was not a secondary income, which sucked big time. Um, so after I had my third child, my sponsor contacted me. This was before I started, obviously. My sponsor contacted me and was like, hey, I see that you have a bunch of kids and I have a solution for you. And I said, okay, cool. I don't, like, whatever, right? Like, I can utilize some solutions up in this place, right? Because I got 3 kids under the age of 4 at this point, and I'm just like, what you got? I need it, okay? So, I didn't need a diaper bag or anything like that, because somebody had gave us like a really, really cute handmade one, and I freaking love it. And obviously it's being stored and being cared for in our house somewhere. So, I ended up falling in love with the Teal Affair Pebble that was current in the catalog. So, this is my first catalog that I signed up for, okay? So, let me get you to the page. So, here is the purse that I chose out, right? This is the Everything Crossbody. And I got it personalized because I was like, might as well. First of all, I've never walked around with a purse personally, or a wallet per se. I would just stick my cards like in my back pocket and hope for the best. I've lost several cards that way. Surprisingly, I've never had anyone like get into my account that way because I would cancel it as soon as I realized it was gone. And on top of it, now I have more issues with it being virtual. Anyways, so side note, so I bought a purse, right? And then I was like, oh, dang, if I have a purse, I need a wallet. Like, why not? And it was in my color. I love teal. So I got the Rolling Jewel, which was the smaller wallet at the time because I'm like, I don't need an All About the Benjamins, right? So I decided that I was going to buy this, and it was a cute little package, and I was like, hey, the wallet was on sale, right? So I purchased this purse and wallet. I get it in, and my mom sees me. She's like, is that yours? And I'm like, yeah, it has my initials on it, right? She's like, ma'am, you don't ever carry a wallet. I'm so proud of you that you're carrying a wallet. Like, she was so surprised by this, right? And this was only like 5 years ago. So, I mean, I'm almost a 30 at this point. My mom's just like, right? So, I really liked the wallet and the purse. And I was like, okay, you know, and I looked at the catalog and I'm like, is there anything else I need? Because she sent me a catalog, obviously. And I was like, you know what? I have 3 kids and I really just need to be organized. I just need to organize this chaos that is my life. And just everything was everywhere and it was driving me nuts. And we had the smallest townhome, but there was 3 bedrooms in this thing, but there was so little room with it. And I was like, I need something, right? So she asked me if I wanted to party. I'm like, I don't know. I don't really have any friends, because that's normally what you hear is like, or that's the reason why a lot of people say, I don't want to party because ain't nobody, I don't know anybody. I don't know anyone. Mind you, my living room is like was the tiniest thing ever. And I ended up getting like a good 15 people in my living room, plus me, plus my kids, plus my dog, plus my sponsor, my 31 consultant. And I'm gonna tell you what, I had an $800 party, and I was like blown away because I'm like, there's no freaking way that I could get that much of a party out of this. Like, nobody's gonna buy, right? So I had the party on September 10th of 2015. I received my rewards by the 29th of September. When I opened that box, let me tell you, first of all, I was surprised on how much I did not spend on how much I received, okay? It was like Christmas opening up my rewards box. Like, I was so excited. Like, people were coming over to like grab something or like ask me for something, and I'm just like, oh my god, look at this box. Do you see this box? This box is amazing. And they were like, homegirl is tripping, right? So I literally was like, no, I absolutely love this. And I sat down because this is not my first direct sales, right? I tried Avon back in the day. Nothing against Avon. I just really didn't utilize a lot of the products. Like I only used one section of the products, but I had to sell the rest of the section of the products. And I am one of those people that I have to be behind the product completely, or else I'm just not going to be able to sell it or be able to make a story out of it or something of that nature, right? I thoroughly enjoy the products here. Those are some cubes back there. I'll have that is tomorrow's story, okay? So I prayed on it and I tried to like figure out how was I going to convince my husband, because that was the one that I had to convince, because I wasn't bringing in any of the money. And I was like, I'm going to rock this. I'm going to be awesome. I'm going to be cool. My sponsor would be awesome. And the thing is, like, I really had a backbone to this. Like, I liked the purse I received. I had cinch sacks, because that was the reason I had the party, because I needed cinch sacks with the kids' names for PWOC, which was my Bible study thing, you know. So I was like, yeah, and I got them all for free. And I was like, $90 worth of stuff for free. And I was like, I like it. Okay. So I prayed and prayed and prayed for like 3 days, because I was like, if I'm going to get it, it's going to be on payday. So I convinced my husband. I had a whole text. I'm talking solid, like paragraph. The paragraph explained to him, like, I'm feeling it. Like, this is deep down in my bones. Like, I love marketing. I love the business aspect of things and stuff like that. So I was like, I got to do this. In my gut, I know I can do this, right? So I ended up signing up on October 1st of 2015, which I was like, that's a good date to remember. It's October. And it was getting to be right around that time where the holidays were hitting, and I love holidays. Love holidays, right? So I ordered it on October 1st and received my kit on October 5th. Okay, so that took 4 days to get out to me, right? And I've never looked back, really. Another thing, side note, is that we have 31 Gives, right? And their national mission partners that year, which was a coincidence for me, like not a coincidence. I don't even know how to, like, I don't think it was a coincidence, but it was something, right? But they had Ronald McDonald House as one of their places that we were donating to. And considering that my youngest was a preemie, I had to stay at a Ronald McDonald House plenty of times over the 2 months that he was in the NICU, 2 hours away from me. There was times that I couldn't stay the whole time, and I had to drive back home and leave him at the hospital. So this was a really big foundation for me, that I was like, I am definitely there. I'm definitely there for the fundraising, for the charity, for the giving of the totes that they had. Oh my goodness, the totes. Zip Top Organizing Utility Totes was a freebie with a whole bunch of stuff stuffed in it. It was really, really cute. So just knowing that they had a platform and a foundation like that, and it changes. It really does. And I don't know. That's my big why. But this is my little bag that I purchased. And this is my last thing. Purchased. This is my why on it. And I found it the other day while cleaning my office. And it's empty, right? So I was like, that's not good. Because you need to have your why to get you going. Why did I join? Why did I think that I needed to do this? Why? Just why, right? Well, I learned that my why is ever changing, especially during this time right now with COVID-19, being quarantined and all that stuff, that it's a month-to-month basis on trying to figure out what is needed. Because when my husband stopped being an over-the-road truck driver, I had to go back to work full-time. But I still did 31 on the side. I still do it. I love it. I'm super pumped for fall, right? So my why this month is dental. Everybody needs to get their teeth done. We're about to start school, so we're going to be school shopping, and just everything. Sorry, my screen turned off. They're going to be school shopping. I know I'm sending mine back, so they're going to need clothes other than pajamas for reals. But I just wanted to let y'all know that it has changed my life. I thoroughly enjoy the drops, everything else that comes out, the new products that are coming out. I started on this catalog. I started out on this one. We're currently on this one. And I found something that I loved with every single catalog. So, tune in for the next video. I know this is way longer than I expected it to be, but there was a lot of heart in that. I am so sorry, but there was a lot of heart, okay? So, come back and check out my next video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.